I'm 9 weeks out from my first full Ironman, and this is everything I did and ate on the 4th of July to stay fueled and on track. I got up at 6 a.m. and had eggs, yogurt, and some fruit. And then I loaded up my bike in the pouring rain, drove to the park, and I had to wait about an hour for the rain to calm down before I could start. Then I filled up my bottles, pumped my tires, threw on my cycling shoes and helmet, stuffed some nutrition in my jersey, and headed out. A couple minutes in, it started raining hard again, and I got pretty wet, but honestly, it was a nice change of pace from the 95-degree weather I've been riding in. I rode this 4.2-mile loop at the state park near my house. It's got some solid hills, and I ended up knocking out 56 miles with around 3,500 feet of climbing. I'll probably start training there once a week leading up to my race, since that course isn't exactly flat either. I averaged just under 20 miles an hour, which I'm pretty happy with. And then I made a couple questionable nutrition calls and transitioned into a quick 4-mile run. The rain threw my schedule off, so I pushed my long run to later. After that, I changed into my go-to 4th of July shirt and headed to the pool. We've been going to the same pool every year since I was a kid. I used to lifeguard and run the pool, and now my younger sister does, which makes me feel old, but it's always one of my favorite events of the year. I had a protein plate and a bunch more fruit for lunch. And then I laughed harder than I have in a while when my boy hit one of the best belly flops I've ever seen. For dinner, we made chicken and rice, and I had a bunch more fruit. And then we headed over to our friend's place for fireworks, which is another tradition we've kept going for as long as I can remember. And I think that's what I appreciate most about days like this. There's something calming about doing the same thing every year. It's familiar, but it also makes you realize how another year has flown by. I've realized I'm so wired to chase the next thing that I often forget to slow down and actually enjoy any of it. I've spent too much time stressing over things I can't control. But when I let go and just focus on showing up and improving, I feel way better, because what I really want is meaningful relationships and steady, long-term personal growth. And I refuse to miss that by chasing things that just don't matter.